Hey boys, welcome back to some more Gold Coast Titans 2020 career, and we're in 7th spot on the ladder, going to be taking on the 11th place West Tigers. So, you know, honestly, these two clubs, they always produce some pretty exciting games, it must be said. Not usually too defense centered, but there are usually a lot of points, a lot of attack. So, you know, you don't... Watching a round of footy, you don't want every game to be a high-scoring, you know, all guns blazing type affair. You need those matches that are grinders. You need the aggression. You need the defense. But to have a few games that are just blowouts and to see some razzle dazzle type play, it's good for the game. So hopefully it can be an exciting game, and hopefully we can get the win, because we're in 7th, and we're not comfortably in the top 8, but it's looking good. It's looking good. We just have to play consistently to the end of the year here. I mean, it's round 16, so there's plenty of time for movement, either up or down. Hopefully not down, as great ball there, Robert Jennings through the gap, but you know, plenty of time to consolidate that top 8 finish. It'll be tough, and we probably won't get into the top 4. And honestly, I'm not trying to get into the top 4. I'm trying to win games, for sure. But it's probably a good thing if we don't get into the top 4, because it would be a little silly if the Titans, you know, got into the top 4 the first year of the career here. As again, a good kick downfield does not get the bounce on, but a great kick chase there by Brian Kelly. And I think Anthony Don putting the pressure on. Beautiful stuff. There's a nice little bit of play there as well. Luciane Leilua. But our first real chance here on the attacking line. Beautiful ball across Sammy, back on the inside. AJ Brimson. I try to get that pass back to Copley rather than Brimson looming up, but still almost worked as Jai Arrow gets driven back, and a good shot there. That was hefty defense. There's a little blindside play. Ryan James, good ball. Phillips, Sammy, one-on-one. Very tough to handle. The footwork is Sammy, too good for his opposing winger partner there, and he is going to cross for the first try of the game. I think who was that? Nofaluma, sort of looked like him, number 5. And yeah, good start in very wet conditions, but yeah, hopefully we can push for that comfortable top 8 finish. And yeah, honestly, I know I talked about it at the start of the career if I was going to do a second season, and I will be doing a second season for sure, because I want to do, like, I'm keen for the recruiting, because the Titans are a team that you know, there's a lot of changes I would make. There's a lot of players I would let go and and not play if we had the depth. Now, obviously, when recruiting opens up, or when I'm making this video, the recruiting probably has already opened up, and I probably have already made some signings, but we obviously, there's not a lot of the players I wouldn't want in this Titans lineup probably aren't out of contract, so I'm not going to be able to just let every player I want go, but I'm going to try to sign players to cover positions. As who is this? Joey Leilua off the scrum. Oh no. AJ Brimson isn't going to be able to tackle him. Anthony Don also. And Joey Leilua, just like that. We're looking fairly in control, but off a scrum, Joey Leilua, you know, he's a Roxall Diamonds type player, and there he's come up with diamonds for sure. AJ, honestly, I might have been able to catch Joey with AJ Brimson. It looked like he was slightly catching him, but I thought if I just got the slight ankle tap, Anthony Don would have been able to get him. Unfortunately, not to be, as right here, we had a nice little blindside option. It looked like Philip Sammy was actually tackled without the footy. We do get the scrum feed, which is fortunate, but it probably, honestly, he was taken without the ball, ref. A little bit unfortunate, but great chance here. 10 minutes to go before the half. The Tigers, you know, full of confidence getting that try, but we have a chance to snatch it back, and a great bit of play there. Fodawaker is going to storm his way into the in goal, and that was beautiful dummy half work by Aaron Clark into the team. He just sort of, you know, attracted the marker, got the one man off the ruck defensively to sort of go outside to cover the to cover the playmakers, and big Mo Fodawaker just steaming back. That was beautiful. That was a beautiful, simple try. Just good dummy half work. Just scooted out, got the markers involved, and got the big boy one-on-one with the fullback. Not going to be stopped. So yeah, great start, and great finish to the first half here. And yeah, there we go. It's 12-6 going into the halftime break. Full of confidence. That one try to Joey is a little bit of a sore point, because we definitely, I mean, we could have been in 12-0 for sure. And then coming back from the break, a shocking little inside play there. Elijah Taylor is going to scoop it up. That is not what we needed at all, as the pass here gets knocked down. Ryan James able to make the tackle on Dewey. So, you know, at least we put some pressure on, and we do give away the penalty. It was a little, you know, let's be real, it was a strategic penalty, as I didn't even notice Moses Mbai is actually playing a dummy half, which I mean, he's done quite a bit in his time, and obviously on the game here, no Harry Grant at the club in game. But who would they usually have? I mean, they would have Jacob Little, but he's been injured in real life. There's no Corey Thompson. The pass got knocked down by the Tigers. Fortunate for them not to be called a knock on, and just like that, they're gonna hit the lead with this try under the post. That is diabolical. I can't believe it. We've been, I mean, I was gonna say we've been the better team, but if you look at the scoreboard, doesn't mean much. If you've played decent footy and you're still behind, doesn't mean anything. So yeah, we're gonna have to fight back here. It's been a tough match, all things considered. 14 points to 12. So hopefully we can you know, get something going, because confidence is going to be a little bit shot at the minute with the way we played and still being behind by 2. As the kick goes up, and Brian Kelly putting the pressure on, just slips up a little bit high, gives away the penalty. Not the worst spot to give a penalty, but not the best either, as Tyron Roberts takes it to the line, throws a dummy, goes through. So still, I mean, 15 minutes to go. There's plenty of time in this match. We just have to stay calm, as again, the pass, it gets knocked down. I feel like our attack has been slick, but I mean, wet weather footy, we're probably chancing our arm a little bit, as that pass looked forward for sure, and they could have knocked down as well. Oh my goodness, dude. Wait, you know, we've come up with some errors, but also we've been a little unfortunate. I feel like the Tigers, they've had the rub of the green. Not necessarily like bad calls going their way, but just things have just been bouncing for them, and we've had a bit of bad luck with a few knockdowns and whatnot. But still, 5 minutes left. A good chance here. Only first tackle in on the attack as Aaron Clark through the gap, looking for support. No one there, but we can regroup. Second tackle now. Out to the left. Fodawaker, give it to the big man again. He's going to get oh so close. Oh, they rolled him over. I would have loved a try like that just to ice it, but Fodawaker couldn't quite get the job done, as we that was not the intention of that little play. But the offload to Copley, looking a little ragged here. We need a score. This is our last opportunity, so we spread it out to the right. Aaron Clark, Shannon Boyd gets wrapped up with it. So 5th and last now. What are we gonna do? We're 2 points behind. Tyron Roberts, Ash Taylor on the right. It goes to Taylor, putting up the bomb. The wind is gonna push that way too deep, but they let it bounce. Kevin Proctor was right there. If we just could have got a lucky bounce back into the arms, anything could have happened. But there we go. The Tigers get away with the win. I mean, we only have ourselves to blame. We came up with a couple of errors. They got a couple of runaway tries. I feel a little hard done by in that one, but that's footy. That's footy. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like and comment, and I'll see you in the next one.